Hello, nice to see you all again. Today I thought I would do something that was available near my home, and you guys can think about what's near you, but we'll go along with the seaside theme because I live near the beach. So I'm going to go down the beach and collect some shells, see what I can find, and see how I can decorate them, what they can become. So there's a few things that I'm going to need to do this. First of all, I think I might need some sort of plastic covering to cover the table with. We probably will need some bleach solution to clean our shells, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So I want to stick something on these shells, so we're going to use a mini glue gun. You can get these from Hobbycraft. These are about £5. However, if you're a bit worried about temperature, you can get one for £7, slightly more expensive, but it does work at a lower temperature. You can also get little finger protectors, again if you're worried about the hot glue. I haven't got any. They're £2.25 in Hobbycraft for two, so they're just like little thimbles and they do protect your fingers. It might at some point be handy to have some rubber gloves. Oh, and I forgot, you'll need plenty of glue sticks. They're great. They're very, very easy to use. You just pop them in the back of the glue gun and they heat up. Then as we're going to do some decoration, perhaps gather yourself up some old costume jewellery, have a look round. It's surprising what you can find. Anything that's a bit sparkly, a little bit different. And I've also got this gold pen. It's a liquid pen, you need to shake it up a bit. And I don't quite know what we're going to do with it, but it's a lovely colour, maybe edge around shells or something, but we'll see. So I think that's everything we need to get ourselves going. So let's get off to the beach and get some. Beach. It's a beautiful day. It's absolutely glorious. I found quite a few shells that I think will be suitable for what we want to do. We keep just walking along the shoreline, finding ones that sort of resemble like a dish shape, and maybe some smaller ones for decoration we can take back with us and have a look when we get back. Oh, here's some nice ones here. Well, I've got quite a handful here, so I'm going to take them back now and we can clean them and see what we can do with them. So here we are, back from the beach with our shells. I've got my gloves on because they're probably a bit dirty. I've got some big ones, they're a bit noisy, aren't they? And some tiny ones as well that we hope to use. So now what we need to do is clean them. So in this vase we're going to put a mixture of 50% water, thereabouts, 50% bleach. You can boil them for about 5 minutes and then take them out with some tongs. But what we're going to do today is give them a nice bleach so they're really, really clean. And then when they've been soaking for an hour, we'll give them a nice scrub in some warm soapy water. So let's just very carefully do about 50-50 here. So that's about there, so we want to get to them. There we are, they're all covered. Now I'm going to take them to a safe place now and get them nice and cleaned up. Here we are, back from the kitchen with our shells. They've all been bleached, and then I put them in the sink with my gloves on and gave them a nice wash in some warm soapy water. So let's just see what we've got. So we're looking for ones to make a dish with and to decorate. So we'll just get them out. They've come up nice and clean. These are our smaller ones to decorate. Oh, that's a nice shape. Slightly flatter one, but we can still use that. And that's a beautiful shape, and it's got some pretty markings there. And there's another one, lovely inside. Let's get rid of that and choose. So I think today I'm going to choose this one. It looks like the perfect little dish, perhaps put some rings in. So we'll just clear these to one side. So I've got my glue gun on, that's all ready to go. I've chosen some beads that I took off an old necklace. They look like pearls. We may use them, and I'd already had some tiny shells. I might use one of these, we'll see how it goes. And today I'm lucky enough to have all the tiny beads that we had. I'll just show you. And I may use some of these today because I've chosen a not particularly big shell. So we'll use some little beads. And we have our gold pen to go around the edge. Right, so let's get cracking. So here we are with our shell. We get our glue gun that we've heated up. And I've chosen to use this little shell to put on the top. I think it might look quite pretty. So it's a bit of a funny shaped shell there, but we can put some blobs of glue either side. Twist it round to cut it off. Stand that down. And then just pop our shell on the glue. There. That's our first bit. And then I've found a bead from a necklace, and I'm going to pop that in there. I think that'll look quite pretty. Don't know if you can see. What I'll do is I'll glue it in, and then I can show you a bit more. So again, the glue gun in here under the shell. Nice big blob of glue. Wind it round, back on its stand, and then pop our bead on its little bed of glue, and there we are. And now we have to choose, I'll just stand that up a bit better for now. There we are. We're going to choose some beads that I think will complement, just to rest in the middle there to add a little bit of interest. I've got all these lovely little ones as we saw earlier, so I'm going to choose the pink, I think, to go with the slightly pinky coloured bead, and just do a line of glue in the middle and drop them in, and we'll see how that looks. So glue gun, just a nice line of glue going through the middle. Doesn't really matter if it's a funny shape, it's going to look pretty. Wiggle it round and round, get rid of the stringy bits. Let's get a little bunch of beads. There we are. Just going to pour them into the shell like that. Push it down. And obviously some is going to come off now, which is absolutely fine. So there we are. So we'll just shake it off into the dish. So that's what we've got so far. And now the last thing to do is to get our gold pen to edge it, just to finish it off. So just shake it up, make sure it's well mixed. It doesn't matter if you do a thick line, a thin line, or get all the edges. You'll be surprised how attractive it looks just round any of the rough edges. You can get these in different colours as well. I think we looked at the one with the purple edging, and that looked quite nice as well. Keep going all the way round. There, I think that's done. I'll just get a little bit more into the corner. There. And there we have our first little shell dish, literally made from picking up shells on the beach, bit of glue and some old jewellery. If I can get my ring off, we'll pop it in. It will come off. There we are, perfect. Of course, your imagination can run riot and you can decorate anything with beads and sparkly bits and pieces. A colleague of mine, she got really carried away and she's decorated the petrol tank of her motorbike. It looks absolutely stunning. Well, I hope this has inspired you to have a go yourselves, and that you'll agree with me that they make a pretty gift or something lovely to sit on your windowsill. So get out there, get down the beach, scrabble around, look for some shells. If you can't do it yourself, maybe you could ask a friend or family member to go down and get you some shells, see what they can find and see what you can make with what they bring back from you. Good luck!